Choosing to start my career at an AI startup instead of a tech giant like Google was one of the most defining decisions I've made, and it's opened doors to far more opportunities than I ever expected. But here's where it gets controversial. Many believe that landing a job at big tech is the ultimate goal, yet my experience suggests otherwise. My name is Advait Mavhat. I'm 24 years old, and I'm currently a software engineer at Warp, a platform that builds AI agents for developers. Before graduating from the University of Waterloo in 2023, I completed around a dozen internships, including 2 at Google. Despite the prestige and scale of big tech, I ultimately chose to join a startup because I craved a faster learning curve and more hands-on experience. This narrative is based on a conversation I had with Business Insider, which has verified my academic and professional background. I've edited the story for clarity and brevity. When I finished my bachelor's degree at Waterloo, I had already amassed a wide range of internship experiences. At Waterloo, internships are a huge part of the culture. Students typically complete about 6 during their studies. I started interning even before enrolling and took some gap semesters to fit in extra opportunities. For me, internships were a way to explore different sectors, from gaming to fintech, and to work at companies of all sizes, from fledgling startups to established tech giants. My first summer internship at Waterloo was at Google, which was truly eye-opening. I got to contribute to Google Search, a product billions of people rely on daily, including myself. Initially, like many freshmen, I thought it would be exciting just to work at a big company and help build massive products. I interned at Google twice, first in the summer of 2019 and again in 2020. During those internships, I learned a great deal about what it means to be a software engineer on large-scale projects. I gained skills in writing unit tests and crafting detailed technical design documents, areas where big tech companies excel. However, I found the bureaucracy frustrating. When you're working on something as critical as Google Search, the rule is simple. You cannot break it. This necessity for caution means processes move slowly. I completely understand why things have to be deliberate at that scale, but for someone eager to learn quickly and experiment with different ideas, it felt restrictive. Even after completing my internship projects, it took months before the code was actually deployed. We had to run A/B tests and get multiple approvals before anything went live. This experience pushed me towards startups where the pace is faster and the scope for learning broader. I decided to focus on AI because I wanted to be at the forefront of technological innovation. Interestingly, I was initially skeptical about AI and didn't buy into the hype about its transformative potential. It was only after using AI tools daily that I realized how fundamentally it could change the way we work. Working in AI is not just intellectually stimulating, it's genuinely fun. The field evolves rapidly, with new breakthroughs almost every week, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Before graduating, I interned at 2 AI startups, Warp, where I now work full-time, and Ramp, a fintech company that leverages AI to automate financial operations. Both offered me full-time positions, but I chose Warp because it was at an earlier stage of development. Ramp was more mature and focused on scaling, whereas Warp was still figuring out its core business model and pricing strategies. I wanted to experience firsthand the challenges of building a startup from the ground up, grappling with fundamental questions that are often already settled in more established companies. My 2 years at Warp have met my expectations. We ship code weekly. Sometimes I'll start working on a feature on Tuesday and see it live by Thursday. The work week is intense, often 60 to 70 hours, but the velocity and sense of impact are incomparable to big tech. Looking ahead, I'm committed to staying in AI, one of the fastest growing areas in technology. Companies like Warp, along with competitors such as Cursor and Cognition, are expanding rapidly, driving innovation in developer tools and AI agents. I'm also tempted to start my own company someday, though I recognize how fiercely competitive the AI startup space is. Gaining market share won't be easy, so it's a decision I'm weighing carefully. What do you think? Is the startup route truly more rewarding than big tech, or does the stability and scale of giants like Google offer unmatched advantages? Have you had experiences working at AI startups or big tech firms? I'd love to hear your thoughts and stories. Feel free to share in the comments below or reach out to the reporter at ktan@businessinsider.com.